Good morning, friends. Rodney here. I need to do a quick little video this morning. Several months ago, as many of you know, myself, my wife, and I, and our leadership team at Freedom Hill Community were involved intimately in the rescue of 50 girls in India. And after this rescue, we went and got a house where we could house them, and we had them bused to this house, and we've named that house the Freedom House. And since then, we've been doing weekly Bible studies, call them Shabbat groups, and we're discipling them in the Lord and offering them the saving grace of the Messiah, Jesus, the resurrected Messiah. And also, we've formed a medical team that can address their physical needs. And that's the purpose of this little video. Out of these 50 girls, there was 3 of them that were pregnant, and several had tested positive for HIV, and many had these severe infections that was happening. And so yesterday, several of the girls that were pregnant and one of the girls that was had this infection were experiencing severe pains. So we set up an interview with our medical missionary team, with the missionaries that are on the ground there with them. And we determined that they needed to go to the hospital. So they went. As many of you know, there is a huge financial burden that comes with this type of work. And we all know that all of us from the United States, we're so blessed to be living here. And one of the biggest learning experiences in doing this type of work is you don't take on burdens that are the Lord's responsibilities. This is the Lord's bill, but we're the hands and feet of the Lord, and we're supposed to do our part to help. And that's the purpose of this video. It is the Lord's burden and His responsibility, but I share that burden with Him. And these girls need help, financial help. These doctors, this all costs money, and we're covering them girls. And we've had many churches and individuals graciously join us in this endeavor to rescue these 50 girls and see them be discipled in the Lord and experiencing freedom that many of us here in the United States have experienced. And so I want to ask you if you would prayerfully consider praying for the girls, or if the Lord prompts you to give. We have a web page set up at Freedom Hill. It's called freedomhillcommunity.com. And if you'll go to the upper right part of the web page, there's an option to give. And when you get to this give section, there's a section called the 1040 Window Missions Project. And the 1040 window is a Latin long number that represents a certain area of the world where it's very difficult to promote the gospel, and a lot of persecution, the highest persecution in the world. And that's where we're ministering to. But in this section, in the giving section, we have different options that you can give monthly, or you can give a one-time donation if you'd like. Or if you like, you can we're selling coffee, and a portion of the coffee proceeds go to help missions. I ask you to go check this out, if you would, please. I'm personally involved in this rescue missions and discipleship missions. I know the integrity of the money, and the accountability of the money is all above board. I'm personally involved in this. I'm actually doing the teachings every week. I'm seeing these girls. One of the girls that had to go to the hospital last night was literally 7 years old. Out of these 50 girls, 13 of them were less than 13 years old. So I ask you to go to the Lord in prayer and consider how you can help. God bless you. Thank you for listening. We love you all, and thank you all for doing what you do for the kingdom. Bless you.